Wow. Now then peeps, it's grim out today, it is grim, worse than yesterday. Yesterday was quite gloomy, but it weren't so rainy. Today is just wet and cold. I'm currently on my way to, I believe you pronounce it, Capilano suspension bridge. A lot of recommendations from people have told me to go here, so I'm taking them up on it, and I'm doing it. The reason I'm not going up Grouse Mountain, for two reasons. It's crap weather, and you can't see nothing, and it's shut. It sucks, but oh well, I really want to do that. However, I've been recommended Chief Mountain, which is a bit bigger, and you can see a lot more different peaks. So I'm going to head there, but not today. Probably do that tomorrow, because you've got to get a shuttle bus at a certain time. Anyhow, I'm going to keep on heading towards Capilano suspension bridge, and I'll switch on once I've got in and got sorted. Let's go. So I made my way through all these wires and paid this $60 fee to get in. I was greeted by this spooky entrance that had tons of pumpkins and a man with a blue poncho and a yellow umbrella, and that kid kept kicking the pumpkins. We then saw the map which showed you what Capilano Bridge had to offer. After that, he met with a history board, which is quite cool. Tells you when the bridge first started, or when the bridge was first made at least, and to the present time now. We then came to the totem poles and the boats. This was cool. It showed you the information about how the boats were made, about what red cedar wood would be used, and how it would be used. Totem poles are fantastic. And I'm not sure how old these ones are. I did go to the museum in Ottawa, well in Gatineau, and there were some ones from, you know, the 1800s. It was amazing. A bit of a shame there weren't any more from, you know, even before that, talking 15th, 16th century. But I suppose it's wood, so it only lasts so long, unless it's protected, you know. Let's move on. After that, it brought us to the bridge. Hey, you alright? I'm good, thanks, how are you?
Awesome.
This side?
Good timing.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. Oh, make sure you're breathing deeply. It's so precious.
Yeah? Okay, thank you. So I've been told to breathe in deeply and get the fresh oxygen. Wow. Pretty high up. I can't lie. Doesn't really do it justice. But it is beautiful. At the other side of the bridge is a bit of a cafeteria where you can get some hot chocolate, some coffee, a bit of a snack. However, I had a packed lunch, so I carried on and made our way to the treetop adventure. You can just see it coming into the picture at the top of the screen there. Boom. Did I get y'all? Now I know this doesn't look too high up, that's because it's on a GoPro. However, it is about 30-40 feet high in the air. These trees are huge. There were various information boards which told you about the forest, about the animals that lived there, and about the trees. This one was awesome. Some of these trees are 1500 years old. That's older than the name Canada. Canada is only 500 years old, you know, in terms of European settlement. Treetop done, we carried on the walk and made our way through the park. We then came to Nature's Boardwalk. That's right. Let's see what that's about then. Now this kind of annoyed me. Human skeletons in a bird cage. Put bird skeletons in there. Like I said, it annoyed me. This was nicer, another view of the bridge, and as you can see, it sort of gives you a bit more of an idea of how high up it is. That's not a rock, that is a tree. This tree fell over the bridge, as you can see from the picture there. Once removed, they left that bit there as a bit of a memoir to what happened. I wouldn't be a 21st century person if I didn't get anything about climate change in there, would I? This was really nice, walking through all the trees, and as they curled over, felt like I was walking through Fangorn Forest. I don't know. It then brought you to the Nature's Boardwalk. It was quite cool. It was basically an overhanging walk that you could walk out onto, and again showed you a different angle of the bridge, and you can see in the corner of the picture there the cliff walk, which I do shortly in the video. Keep your eyes peeled because that was awesome. Probably just as good as the bridge. There's me throwing up the gang signs. Let's go, baby. Now, I did want to take you guys through the shop. However, my battery died, so you'll have to just make do with seeing the outside of it. Anyway, we carried on down to the cliff walk before stumbling across a couple. Yeah, we should probably leave them to it. As I said, this cliff walk was awesome. The walk itself, the bridge you can see, was quite flexible, so I kept jumping on it, making it bounce. Luckily there was no one on it with me, otherwise I might have been pretty scared. Can we all appreciate that this tree is growing into the rock, and it's not a small tree. That trunk is probably at least a metre thick. Damn. Or a metre in diameter, as the correctionist might say. There's me, posing again. Shimming that I'm here. So we carried on up the cliff walk, which went along the side of a cliff. Dun dun dun. I don't know if you can see in the distance, but there's a bit of a waterfall. To me, it looked like Tarzan were going to come swimming out of somewhere. I mean, there's Lord of the Rings in the background there. And that was the walk done. As you can see, we saw a lot of Capilano, and as we finished, as always, the sun came out. But it was a nice way to finish, to see the light shining over the valley and the trees. What a beautiful day. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you in the next one. Lord Bouquet, out.